Well, this is something for you to relax and probably do meditation. It's called Experience and Wisdom as a working title. Um, when I was growing up, when I was young, I used to think that I knew everything at the age of 21. I thought, what's wrong with this world, these adults? It's easy, just do that. It's a mess, so I'll sort it out, I know everything. And then as I got older, I realised I didn't know half as much as I thought by 30 and on. I was like, gosh, I've got nothing. Start over, right? Start all over again, because I don't really know anything. And then younger people would say to me, yeah, but just because I'm young, I know everything. Just because I'm young, don't do against me because of my age. I said, do you know what you need? Experience. What do you mean experience? And I used to struggle with it. I think, actually, why do we need experience? And then I started to realise what experience was and what it does. I'll explain to you. Until your beliefs, your concepts, and your thoughts about yourself and life are tested, they are neither true nor false. Until your thoughts, concepts, and ideas about life and yourself are tested, they are neither true nor false. Until your mind has been thrashed against the harsh realities of day-to-day living, you can think anything, but it doesn't mean it's real. Until your mind has been, and I use the word thrashed deliberately, thrashed against the harsh realities of day-to-day living, you can think anything you want, but it doesn't mean it's real. The subtitle text to all this is maturity. Life is a journey of testing the truth of your consciousness. Life is a journey of testing the truth of what you believe. And that, my friends, is why experience counts for so much. Because the more life you have, the more you're testing your thoughts and you work out what is true. Knowledge turns to wisdom. Without experience, there is no chance of maturity. Wisdom is only obtained when knowledge is pit against life. Wisdom is only churned when knowledge is pit against life. When it's ground against the stone of life, knowledge turns into wisdom. It needs to be ground against that. You may think you know what is right, but unless it stands up against life, time and time again, and always equates to soul happiness, peace, love, and wisdom, it's probably wrong. Unless what you know, when it's put against life, time and time again, turns out into peace, wisdom, happiness, it's probably wrong. Probably time for you to look at what pattern you're running, if you're not stubborn. Nothing in God's plan for creation is perfect. Well, for starters, everything dies. That's one of the imperfections, how he's made it. Nothing in God's plan for creation is going to be perfect. There's a reason for it. But in that imperfection, listen, lies the crack of vulnerability where the soul has a chance to break through. In that imperfection is that crack of vulnerability where the soul has a chance to break through. So when things are not perfect, that's when that light of the soul is shining, saying, can you find me? What's behind that crack? It's like the light just shows for a second. Contentment in discontent. comfort in discomfort, and peace within pain. It is the very vulnerability that you run from that is also your racetrack to the freedom that you need. It's the very thing you are scared shitless of that is the racetrack towards your freedom. You understand what I'm saying? It's the vulnerability. In that cracking in creation, things aren't perfect. There's a little hole in there. You've got to go there. In there is what your soul is trying to teach you. And once you start, once you start sprinting to the soul in these moments, over and over again, until it becomes a habit, you will eventually find the perfection that was, is, and ever shall be God. So these cracks in creation, when things aren't going right, they're gonna not go right. They're supposed to not go right. They're supposed to, because they're supposed to expose a vulnerability in the plan. But if you look through that crack, you'll see light. And that's the light you follow. And if you keep making a habit of when things are going wrong, you run through the gap and you go, what am I supposed to learn? Not why is creation not perfect? It's what am I supposed to learn? Okay, alright. And if you keep making a habit of going through those areas and getting to the source over and over again, you'll understand the game. You'll understand creation and you'll become a master. But experience of doing that, pitting your head over and over again against life, will bring these vulnerabilities, will churn out wisdom, and will mature you, and will finally give you the answer. Life is a series of tests of consciousness. So that's what I told my friend. She just looked. I'm 17. I don't get this shit. I'm like, you'll get it. You'll get it. But it's for all of us, you know. When I was growing up, I was so stupid. I just thought, by 17, I thought I knew everything. I was like, what's wrong with all these people? I just share food. I didn't understand the mechanics of business and politics or how people work. It's not simple. It's not simple at all. You've got to be very clever. You've got to outwit some very dark people. You've got to stay peaceful while you do it. There's a hell of a lot to learn. It's not simple. And until you've thrashed out your concept mind and you've made a success of it, you don't know shit. I don't. So it's humbling. Do your experiences of life. Learn some little wisdom along the way. What you know, practice it until it becomes a habit and always gives you a good result. And slowly you'll move forward. And when things are going wrong, look in the cracks. Don't blame creation. Don't blame people. People are just there to manifest your own karmas and your own tests. They're there. They're supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. Okay? You go through it, and what's the light I'm supposed to be receiving? And you go to God, you go to the Spirit, and you say, where's my light? And he says, well, you're humble to ask. You're not asking me why this happened? No, I want the light, man. Give me the truth. And then he says, all right. Here's where you went wrong. Here's what I need you to do now. And well done for doing that way. Here's your wisdom. Here's your problem. Here's your philosophy. Here's your poetry. Here's your answer. Now you go. Make that happen. And makes you spiritually mature. And that's, guys, what experience is there for. That's what the years that you put into your life are there for. Is to challenge. Why do they have an expression old and wise? Why is there no expression young and wise? Just, you know, the wise old owl. I mean, these things don't come out of the blue, right? Yeah, sure, you can be as wise as anyone at any age, but it's likely that as you grow older, you're going to get wiser because you've tested it all out. You know, that. You know. So, we do a short meditation now for 5 minutes. Allow your eyes to close, and then afterwards we'll do a relaxation.